In this video, I am going over some basic question relating to linear function. So let's start with this problem. What is the slope of the line passing through the points 2, -3 and 4, 5? So to calculate the slope between the 2 points, you need to use the formula. It is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. The first number is x, is second one is y, so let's call -3x multiplied by y1 and 4, 5 multiplied by 2, y2, so y2, and this example is 5 and y1 is -3 multiplied by 2 is 4 multiplied by 1 is 2. Now 5 minus -3 is the same as 5 plus 3, and 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 minus 2 is 2, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that the slope that passes through these 2 points. 2. What is the slope and y-intercept of the line y equals to x minus 3? Now you need to know that this equation is in slope-intercept from which is y equals mx plus p. So m represents the slope and p is the y-intercept. So we can see that the slope is equal to 2 and the y-intercept is -3, and that is for this question. Now the y-intercept, you can write it as in order pair. If you want, you could say it is 0, -3, or simply the y-intercept is equal to -3. You can write both ways, but that is for this problem. Number 3, graph the equations x equals 2 and y equal 3. So let's start with the x equals 2. How can we graph this particular equation? Now, whenever x is equal to a number, the type of graph you are going to get, it is going to be line, but specifically a vertical line at x equals 2. Now, for the other one, y equals 3, the graph is simply horizontal line where y is stream, and that's it's all you need to do in order to graph these 2 equations. Number 4, graph the equation using the slope-intercept method. So we have the equation y is equal to 3x minus 2. So we could see that the slope is equal to 3 and y-intercept is -2. I am just going to write the order pair. So we have the point 0, -2. So here, the first point as 0, -2. Now, the slope is 3, which represents the rise over the run. So we need to write 3 units and go over 1 unit to the right to get the next point. So the next point is going to be at 1, 1, and then we could do it again, write 3 over 1. So the next point is going to be 2, 4, and then we can just connect these points with the straight line, and so that the graph estimate of the graph y equals 3x minus 2. Number 5, graph the equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6 using the x and y intercepts. To find the x-intercept, replace y with the 0. -3 times 0 is simply 0, and so 0 is nothing, so this just disappears. So 2x is equal to 6, and if we divide both sides by 2, we can see that x is equal to 3. So that the x-intercept, which means we have the point 3, 0. Now to calculate the y-intercept, we need to replace x with the 0 and solve for y. So 2 times 0 is nothing, and so we have -3y is equal to 6, and now let us divide it both sides by -3. So then +6, divided by -3 3, that negative 2, and so that the y-intercept, so we have the point is 0, negative 2. At this point we can make the graph. So the first point is 0, 3, 0, that the x-intercept. The next one is 0, negative 2, that the intercept, and then just connect these 2 points with the straight line, and it appears I missed it too, so that's how you can graph a linear equation in standard form. These 3 forms you need to similar with this known as slope-intercept form. This is called standard form. And then this equation is the point slope from number 6, right? The equation of the passing through the point 2, 5 with the slope of 3. So whenever you are given the point and the slope, it is best to use the point slope formula to write the linear equation. x1 is 2, y1 is 5, and 3. It is by 2 minus 5 is equal to 3 times x minus 2. So that's the linear equation in point slope. From now, let us connect it to a slope-intercept from. So I am going to distribute the 3 times x, that 3x, and then it is 3 times negative 2, which is the negative 6. So now let us add 5 to both sides. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. This is the linear equation in slope. Intercept from, and that's the answer. Number 7, write the equation of the line passing through the points negative 3, 1 and 2, negative 4. Now we can't use the point slope formula yet because I don't have the slope. So we need to calculate the slope first. So it is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is going to be x1, and that is going to be y1, and this x is x2 and y2, so y2 is negative 4, and y1 is positive, y multiplied by 2 is 2, multiplied by 1 is negative 3, so negative 4 minus 4 is negative 5, 2 minus negative 3 is the same as 2 plus 3, that's 5 negative. 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. So that the slope, it is equal negative 1. Now we can use the point slope formula. So I am going to use the first point, negative 3, 1. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So y1 is m is negative 1 and x1 is negative 3. This is y minus 1 equals to negative x, negative 1 times x plus 3. These 2 negative signs will become positive. Now let us distribute the negative 1. So going to be negative x minus 3, and then let us add 1 to both sides. So y is equal to negative x, and negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So this is the final answer. It is negative x2 minus 2. Number 8, write the equation of the line passing through the point 3, negative 2, and parallel to the lines 2x plus 5y minus 3. Then the slope here is 2. Then the slope of the other line will also be 2. So we already have 2 points passing through, or that part of that line. We need to find the slope of this line, which will be the slope of the line of the equation that we are looking to find. So let us turn this equation and change it into it is slope-intercept from. First, I am going to move this 3 to this side, so it is going to be positive 3 on the right side, and then I'm going to take the 2x, move it to that side where it's going to be negative 2x. 5y is equal to negative 2x plus 3, and then divided every term by 5. Y is equal to negative 2 over 5x plus 3 over 5. So the slope of this line is the number in front of x when it is in slope intercept from. So the slope negative 2 over 5. So now I can use the point slope formula to write the equation of the line. This is going to be x1 and y1. So y that negative 2, m is 2 over 2, 5x multiplied by 1 is 3. So this is to be y plus 2, and then let us distribute the negative 2 over 5, 2 multiplied by minus 3. Now negative 2 over 5 times negative 3. Negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. So this is going to be 6 over 5. And now let us subtract both sides by 2. Now 2 over 1, I am going to multiply this by 5 over 5 to get comma denominator. So negative 2 is the same as negative 10 over 5. Now 6 minus 10 is the 4. This is going to be negative 4 over 5, and this is the answer. So that the equation of the line in the slope intercept from form. Number 9, write the equation of the line passing through the point negative 4, negative 3 and perpendicular to the line 3x minus 4y plus 5. So the first we need to find the slope of this equation. So let us get by y by the itself. I'm going to move the 3x and 5 to the other side, so that it is going be negative 3x and negative 5 on the right sides. Now I need to divide each item by negative 4. So y is equal to 3 over 4 times x plus 5 over 4. Whenever you divide it to negative number, you are going to get positive result. So the slope of this line is 3 over 4. Now let us say if we have two lines, line K and line out, and let's say that these two lines are perpendicular, which means that they meet at right angle or at 90-degree angle. Now let's say that the slope of line K is 2 over 5. What do you think is the slope of line out? The slope perpendicular lines have a slope that is the negative reciprocal of each other. So this slope is positive, the other one will be negative, and then you need to flip the fraction. So the perpendicular of 2 over 5 is 5 over 2, and that tells us that these two lines are perpendicular. So the slope for this equation is 3 over 4. The slope x1 is negative 4, so this becomes y plus 3, and that equal to negative 4 divided by 3 times x plus 4. So that the answer in point slope. From now let us dispute the negative 4 over 3. Let's convert it to a slope intercept form. So this is going to be negative 4 over 3 times x, and then negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. Now let's subtract both sides by 3. Now we need to get a comma. I am going to multiply this 3 by 3 over 3, so it's become negative 9 over 3. Negative 16 minus 9 is negative 25. So this is the final answer. It is negative 4 over 3x minus 25 over 3.